Hey, what is going on everyone? This is iReviews back with another video, and Apple has just released iOS 14.1 to the public. Now, Apple did release this software update last week, but then they pulled the update and they just released it as the GM version of iOS 14.1, which usually is the Gold Master version that gets released to the devs before getting released to the public. So anyways, we have the update now here, and let's take a look at iOS 14.1 and see what's new with this update. Alright, starting things off with the build number. The build number of iOS 14.1 is 18A8395. This is the new build number for iOS 14.1. Another new thing on iOS 14.1 is a modem update. So if you get iOS 14.1 on your device as well as iOS 14.2 beta 3, you will get a modem update. With iOS 14.1, Apple has done a lot of work on the Home app and HomeKit itself. Now when you open the Home app on iOS 14.1, you will see here like a badge that says Discover Home, and you will have also a new Discover section. Now this one is really interesting. It basically tells you like a lot of stuff that you need to know about the Home app and home accessories that you can connect through the app. So you can see right here, it shows you at home with Apple, and you will have like different categories where you can learn getting started. You can learn for lighting right here. You have security, you have comfort, entry, and then you have here a section to shop at Apple. So you will have HomePod, Apple TV, and iPad as well. And also here have HomeKit accessories right here. Now if you go to one of these like different categories here, you can learn about them in more details. You can see right here, you can learn everything about lighting, security, and all that stuff. And then of course right here we'll have the option to shop. So if you want to shop like different accessories for your home, you can do that from here. So this is new on the Home app on iOS 14.1. There's also an update to HomeKit on iOS 14.1. HomeKit now adds the possibility to detect smoke alarms and of course will alert you through the HomePod. Not just that, iOS 14.1 also enables intercom on the HomePod. So iOS 14.1 will bring this new feature that Apple has showcased on the iPhone event while they were showcasing the new HomePod mini. You might have seen the new iPhone 12 presentation, and there were some new wallpapers, and of course the iPhone 12 and the 12 Pro are coming with iOS 14.1 running, and they have the wallpapers, but you won't get those wallpapers with iOS 14.1 on all their devices. So here on the iPhone 11 Pro there are no new wallpapers. These wallpapers exist on the iOS 14.1 code, but they won't be coming to all the devices. They will be coming just to the iPhone 12 and the iPhone 12 Pro that will be released later this week. And now let's talk about battery life on iOS 14.1. So I had iOS 14.1 installed on my main device for a week now, and battery life has been pretty good. Not the best ever, but it has been decent. I didn't notice any like major battery drains or something like that. The battery life has been really constant, very decent, and of course not the best ever, but it is really good. Now there might be like cases where on some devices there might be bugs that might cause battery to drain, but in this case on the iPhone 11 Pro the battery is quite good with iOS 14.1. Moving on to performance, of course on the newer devices it works flawlessly. iOS 14.1 works really good. I didn't encounter any like major bug, any like freezers or something like that on my device. It has been working like really fast. Of course everything is flawless with iOS 14.1. Apple did a great job on iOS 14. It has been really stable on my device since the beginning, since the first betas of iOS 14. It has been quite good, quite stable, and of course very smooth. Now of course when talking about performance, a Geekbench test will tell you whether your device performs better on one version or another. So here we have the CPU tests for iOS 14.1 and iOS 14. So what we did here on September 9th, we did this test on iOS 14 on this device, and it came out with a score of 1335 on the single core score, while on the multi-core score we had 3516. Now on the today's test, the device came at 1334 on the single core score, which is about the same. It was 35 on iOS 14. Now we have 34 there, but we have a drop here on the multi-core score, so we have 3,433 with iOS 14.1. It's not like a major difference, but it's still lower than iOS 14. And now let's talk whether you should update or not to iOS 14.1. Now, of course, you should. If you have a device on iOS 14, you should always go ahead and update to the latest software version. With every update, whether there are a lot of new features or not, there are still bug fixes and improvements, security improvements, and all that under the hood. So you should always make sure you have your device on the latest firmware that Apple releases in order to get all the bug fixes, probably better battery, and all the security fixes that go on behind iOS, and we don't even notice them. Most people, of course, just will take a look at new features, which on iOS 14.1 are not that much at all, but the major work, of course, is under the hood, and there are improvements, so you should go ahead and update to iOS 14.1. Talking about features, most new features are on iOS 14.2, which right now is on beta, but it will be released very soon. So iOS 14.2 will bring a ton of new features, also UI improvements and changes as well. But where can you expect this update to come to your device? So this update, iOS 14.2, should come by the time the new devices are released. That's the iPhone 12 Pro Max and the iPhone 12 mini. Those are set to be released on November 13th, so they will go on sale on November 13th. So 2 days or 3 before they go on sale, we should have iOS 14.2 getting released to the public, and that will be probably November 10 or 11. Those will be probably a Tuesday or a Wednesday when Apple will release iOS 14.2 to the public. So if you're waiting for big features, then go ahead and update to iOS 14.2, of course, once it gets released. So that is it for this video, guys. This is iOS 14.1, the newest update to iOS 14. So there are not a lot of features, of course. There are always bug fixes, improvements, security fixes, and all that under the hood. So don't just take a look at new features. Go ahead and update to get the latest improvements of iOS. And of course, very soon we should see also iOS 14.2 come out to the public, which has all the cool new features. So that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go ahead and update. Also, don't forget to leave a like on this video and subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys on the next one.